Howdy Simmers. Every time I build a base game only home, I typically go for a starter home because we don't have a lot of options with the base game, so it's easier to go for kind of the smaller stuff. But that is changing today because I have built a house in The Sims 4 using only base game that is not a starter home. And it's not as simple as just using the pricier base game items. I did actually build a decently sized house, and I did something that I don't typically do, which is I built this house in the style of the world that I'm actually building in, which in this case is Willow Creek. But I love building in Willow Creek. It's like my go-to world to build in because I just like the aesthetic, the vibes of this world. And yeah, but anytime that I do build here, I don't typically build to match the houses in the surrounding area. My houses always kind of stand out against the other ones because they just look absolutely nothing alike. But this time I actually tried, and I think I did a good job at kind of matching the vibes of Willow Creek and all the houses that are typically here. So, yeah. But this house ends up being a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, I believe, which I know I just said it's a decently sized house. It's decently sized in terms of like the exterior. Okay, it's a big house, but with the layout, there is not a lot of room in this house. That's why it's only a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. And I know I said before that base game doesn't have a lot of options, which is true. But over the last, like, I don't know how many years this game's been out at this point. But over the course of the game's current run, we have gotten quite a few things in base game, and so I'm using some new doors and windows we got recently because I'm absolutely obsessed. And yeah, I'm not surprised if other people are using the new doors and windows too. They're so good. We got them in the most recent Sims birthday update. So, celebrating the 25th birthday of the Sims franchise, which is insane to me, but yeah, anyway. So, in my typical fashion, we have an open kitchen, living, dining situation downstairs. There's also a little bathroom downstairs as well that was intended to be a half bathroom originally. But there is a little nook kind of by the stairs that I ended up contributing to the bathroom, I guess. And we do manage to get a shower in there, so I guess it's technically a full bathroom. And then upstairs we have the 2 bedrooms along with that second bathroom. And I apologize for the shape of the hallway. So, my layout upstairs is a little strange, but you'll get used to it. I know the hallway is a really, really strange shape. I'm not a fan of it, but it is what it is. And then for the outside, we are going to get a back deck for here as well, because I did give them an actual backyard. This is a huge lot. I think this is like a 30 by 20 lot or something. And which I am sure a lot of people are like, 30 by 20? That's not that big at all. I build on 20 by 15s most of the time. So yeah, a 30 by 20 to me is a big lot. But no, we do manage to get a kind of small backyard here. And we also have the 2 balconies at the front along with the 2 front decks. So technically 4 balconies. I don't know what counts as a balcony. Like, what is the definition of a balcony? Does it have to be at least on the 2nd floor? I don't know. But yeah, doing this with base game was definitely a little worrying to me and kind of challenging because I am so used to building with every pack that I have, which is currently all except like 1 build buy kit and like 2 create a sim kits, which obviously doesn't affect, building whatsoever. But I do have basically all of the content, and so to limit myself to literally just the base game is kind of difficult for me. So, yeah. But overall, I do think this ended up being really cute. This house has a lot to do, but there is no TV, is what I was trying to say. This house has no TV. So, it's okay. Sims don't necessarily need a TV. The reason I didn't put one in here is because I put that fireplace on a foundation, and I know it doesn't matter, but I was worried that the TV would be too high up for the Sims. So, it has no effect on their posture whatsoever, but I can imagine myself sitting in a house with like a raised up fireplace and having to like look straight up at a TV. Oh my gosh, my neck. So the problem is I build typically with so much realism in mind that it has consequences to the house. It's the reason that I put like bath mats in front of every bathtub and shower ever, because I always have the fear of like if my Sims step out of this like right after they get out of the shower or something, they're gonna slip. Sims don't slip unless they have the clumsy trait, okay? And they do that just randomly. So I am worried about how clumsy I am as a person and how just like everything is a hazard. And that has contributed itself to like my builds. It is intertwined with my Sims building and it's fine. So we do have a little front entrance area, and I put a bookshelf and a mirror and a coat hanger over there, which I don't typically put bookshelves in like literally the front of the house. So sometimes I'll put them in like the living room section, but not by the front door. So that's something that I decided to try out this time, and I don't think it looks bad. So for the bathroom, like I said, we do have that little nook there so I could fit a shower. We're using some new floor tiling from the birthday update as well. And I think that the wall tile is not new, but there was one that I was looking at that is definitely new. But yeah, I think we're finally moving on to the upstairs. So I was trying to find a wallpaper that kind of matched the one downstairs just without that border. Unfortunately, I could not find one that was the same shade, which sucks, but it is what it is. So in our hallway, we do manage to get a little kind of desk set up here, and I added an extra window so that way Sims could look out and see things, I guess. I don't know. It was a good spot for a window, just a little nook there. I also get an easel in this hallway as well, and I did kind of a fun thing that I don't think has come up just yet. Um, but when we get to it, the house is equipped for like a couple and their child. So what I wanted to do, because I have this easel in the middle of the hallway here, I decided to put some decals on the wall to make it look like someone had like painted on the wall or something, maybe like a little mural or something for the kid. So it's this little tree with some like hot air balloons overhead, I guess. And now we're getting to the kids' room at this point. I apologize for this bright, kind of blue, greeny wallpaper that I used in here, but I don't know. I haven't used this wallpaper in so long, and when I do, it's typically like purple. So I just wanted a fun kind of kids' room, and I use the same like wallpapers for kids' rooms all the time, so I wanted something a little different. But I sized down the dollhouse that I put in here, and it is functional still. I don't think you can size it down more than once, actually. I think if you size it down twice, it stops being functional, but once is okay. So they do have their own kind of balcony section. So what I ended up putting there was a like science experiment table and also the inflatable chair from the 25th birthday like event that they have going on at the moment. So I just thought that would be a little nice kid space out there because I don't know what else to do with the balcony in front of a kid's room. Like, what kind of stuff do you put out there? But yeah, we have the bathroom done. We are working on the master bedroom, which in the bathroom, you may have noticed I hung up 3 robes and I sized one down to make it look like it was a kid's robe. I loved that idea so much. I decided that on a whim and I was like, oh, okay, this could be cute. But we are on the master bedroom, which I think has to be probably my favorite room in the house, if I'm being honest. It's just really chill. I used this really nice kind of almost deep blue wallpaper in here, and I love it. I love that particular shade of blue. So it's not quite a navy blue to me, I don't think, but I like it. And then we do the iconic chess table on the balcony look for Willow Creek. And I think I get some seating as our last kind of thing at the front here. And then we should be moving on to the back momentarily. I did remember to switch out all the lights in this house as well. And I think the ceilings are all painted if I remember correctly. So we've got outdoor lighting. I don't think there's anything in this house that I really forgot. So If you download the house and you come across anything, let me know. But I think I remember to do everything. So we've got an actual chimney to go with the fireplace, and there is a pool ladder in the pool. So you won't see it in this footage. But as I was watching stuff back, I did realize, like, oh my gosh, I forgot this thing and I forgot this thing. So I went back and added a pool ladder and the chimney and all that stuff. So everything should be there. But if I somehow missed something else, please let me know, because it's going to drive me crazy otherwise. So, working on terrain paint right now, and I get some light landscaping, but other than that, we are done with the build. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the game, and I will show you the house. So here we are. Again, never great lighting. But that's not entirely my fault. I'm down here. I did draw a little path using terrain paint up to this section here. Coming through here, we've got the new front door, which I'm obsessed with. Walk in, we've got a bookshelf here, little coat and mirror thing, and we walk into the dining room. Dining room slash kitchen, which I really, really like. I did go very neutral on most of the furniture just because we had the green walls here. Then we have our living room over here. Okay, I did forget something. There is a section here that is not painted. Whoops. Okay, out here we have just our chess table, and then over on this balcony is the seating, which you can see through here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bathroom that is over here. So, nothing too fancy going on, but it's a functional bathroom, and I think it looks nice. Let's go ahead and head outside. There isn't anything going on the back deck here, but if we go down here, we have the monkey bars for the kid. There's a pool out here, and then the grill and some kind of seating. It's a picnic table. Then the outdoor trash can's all the way back in this corner. So, it's there for you. I told you, I really did not forget anything, but I will have to go back and paint that little ceiling portion, I suppose. Then heading up the stairs, we have a plant here and just a little painting. We have our desk situation here. So what is the view out here, actually? That is actually kind of a nice view. You got the little water there, so you can see people fishing in the river. Not too much going on this side, but we do have that kind of painting section I was telling you about with the decals. Through here is the kids' room, so a very bright bluey green room. Honestly, not too bad. And then here is the kids' balcony with that table there for science stuff, and then the little inflatable chair from the event. Coming this way, we have our second bathroom with that shower tub combo, and we have our 3 robes all hanging up here. And then to our master bedroom, which is so nice. I really like how it looks in here. So I'm definitely happy with this room. Gotta be my favorite out of everything. And then for this balcony, we just have a plant out here and a couple of planters. So that is the whole house. The house is currently sitting in my library, but it will be available on the gallery when this video comes out. You'll be able to find it as Base Game Home under TheSimmingKoalaa with 2 A's at the end. I always have my ID in the description if you guys ever want to download anything from me. I hope you all like the build. I did go ahead and go back and fix that little bit of the ceiling that was not painted, so when you do download the house, if you download it, that will be fixed for you guys. So went ahead and did that before I put it on my library. But yeah, again, I hope you guys like the build. Let me know if you want me to do more of these base game only builds, and let me know if you want me to do it in, I guess, Willow Creek or Oasis Springs next. I do build a lot of like kind of base game starter home stuff in Oasis Springs as well, so I don't know. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. And with that, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and make sure you have notifications on so you don't miss anything. Be sure to follow my socials. Links are below. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.